Greetings, vain and gentle ladies. I'm the man with the inside voice to end all inside voices, Mr. Anony 588, or just Anony for short. And today we head to season 2 of the Disventure camp to discuss something interesting. A what if scenario. Yes, I know I should be talking about All Stars. I don't think I'll ever get the chance to talk about All Stars. So instead, we're making a what if scenario. One that is a little explanation, so stay with me here. During the early stages of season 2, Rosa Maria is shown to be a fan of the zodiac signs, asking Kai what his is when they first meet, and then asking Maggie and Lex when they first bond. However, this trait of hers is eventually phased out as she becomes more like a supportive mom to her team and Rhea, with her interest in the zodiac signs not even getting a mention later down the line. At least, I don't think it gets a mention. For this scenario, we're bringing this back just in time for one of the more impactful events in Season 2, Lake's elimination. For this scenario, we're gonna do two things. First, Ross is gonna have to find out about Lake's sign horoscope for the day when she's eliminated, and for that, we're gonna have her talk with James. I know, a bold and risky move, but it'll be worth it to save Best Girl. Second, during the elimination ceremony, Rosa will bring the immunity totem and utilize it on Lake as soon as possible, leaving only James, Aiden, Rhea, and herself as the people capable of being voted off, since Ali and Hunter got immunity from Carol who won the challenge. Also, we're only going to consider the immediate consequences of the change. We're not going to talk about what might happen in the future. Maybe a few teases, but no more than that. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go. We start off right after one of Rosa's most questionable moments, that is revealing she got the immunity totem to Rhea and Lake after looking all over it with Rhea and not telling her about it. While Lake looks surprised, Rhea looks upset, something that Rosa's quick to notice. She asks what's wrong, but Rhea dodges the question and goes off the battle to think about stuff. This is what causes the canon to change, as Rosa gets a bad feeling and that she should probably consult the horoscope for what will happen next. However, she has no way to check it since she didn't bring one with her, and the only way to look one up otherwise is on the internet, which will require a phone, which means there's only one person she can go to. So Rosa decides to leave Lake to her own devices for a moment while she goes to look for Aiden and James. Let's assume they're calling at the cabin. So Rosa Maria interrupts their call and asks James for a favor, to use his phone in order to see what today's horoscope says about Cancer, which is a negative Lake zodiac sign. James, being the nice guy that he is, repeatedly refuses until Aiden convinces him to give it a shot. This will be important later. James finally concedes and decides to let Rosa Maria borrow his phone for a bit. She searches the horoscope for Cancer and finds an ominous message that convinces her that Lake is in danger. The message itself doesn't really matter much, just that it's very ominous and implies danger is ahead. James will snatch his phone at this moment and tell Rosa Maria to go. She might try to argue to get a labor reading next just to see if the horoscope thinks she did the right thing by keeping Rhea in the dark about the totem. But James says using his phone is one time only, with Aiden agreeing on this. With nothing else to gain, Rosa leaves. The elimination ceremony comes and it goes not on like it originally did. However, as soon as she brings up the usage of an immunity totem, Rosa lifts it from her seat, totem in hand, and says she's using it on Blake. This surprises everyone except James. Rhea surprises Smith with relief, while the rest are shocked and, in Carol's case, furious. She's like in canon, she wasted her vote on Lake. So with that out of the way, there are now only 4 valid votes. Aiden's, Rosa Maria's, Rhea's, and Lake's. Aiden votes for Rhea, while the rest vote for James, meaning that he's officially eliminated from this picture camp. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would Rosa still vote for James if he helped her learn about Lake's impending elimination? Well, who else is she supposed to vote for? Rhea, who at this point isn't evil and is still her best friend? Lake, the girl she's trying to protect and who she just gave immunity to? Or Aiden, who hasn't done anything to harm her and does justify trying to vote him out? So James is sent to the boss of losers, he and Aiden have a cheerful goodbye, and Rosa, Lake, and Rhea watch this happen from afar while Rosa looks sad. Sometime after, Rosa gathers with Rhea and Lake to explain to them what's going on in a more private location, only for Lily to show up while they're heading there and try to speak with Rhea alone, hoping to find out what happened and that if Lake, being said, had something to do with Rhea herself. Unfortunately, Rosa and Lake overhear this and Rhea immediately comes clean. Ali approached her while she was at the bedroom, told her about how her team was going to target Lake, and told her not to tell Rosa Maria about it. This shocks Rosa and Lake, who ask Ali if this is true. I'm assuming Ali will either go clean here and reveal what happened, or straight up run away to try not to implicate Hunter. Regardless, everyone is shaken. Before the group can figure out if they should be angry at Rhea or Ali more, Aiden shows up, wanting to talk to Rosa. He's angry with Rosa due to the fact that she used James' phone to learn about Lake's fate, only to leave James vulnerable to elimination. Rosa tries to explain that she didn't want this to happen, but Aiden has none of it, which causes Rhea and Lake to try to defuse the situation, only for Aiden to continue arguing, until eventually, Rosa decides enough is enough and activates mom mode. Listen, Aiden, I'm sorry about what happened with James. All I wanted to do was see if one of my friends was in danger and if I could avoid it, but I never wanted to get James eliminated in Lake's stead. I understand you're angry, and I willingly take your anger, but don't even think about putting blame on Rhea and Lake, when the only thing they're guilty of is being just as vulnerable to elimination as James was. And if you're doing this just to convince us to vote you out next so you can be reunited with your boyfriend, then just say so. And during the next elimination ceremony, all three of us will vote for you no matter what. Aiden is left speechless by this response, and eventually he has to leave to gather his thoughts before things get worse. With that done, Rosa decides to call it a day and tells Rhea and Lake to go to sleep, as she feels like they're gonna need to be at their best shape in order to face what's to come, especially since she no longer has an easy access to the horoscope to know about the next issue. And that's the end of the scenario. It's admittedly a short one, but again, I just wanted to focus on the immediate consequences of the changes. I might expand on this scenario at a later date, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, that's it from me today. What did you guys think of this scenario? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Well, I didn't think about the role of main villain from Rhea now that his boyfriend's out. Let me know in the comments down below and have a wonderful rest of your day, noon or night, everyone.